This video is about the assignment number 7. This was the starter video. So 7 is um, kind of the chapter 7 has a lot of overlap from previous modules. We've been working on various things ahead of chapter 7, working with files, etc. So that will make it somewhat faster than usual. But the assignment is a little bit more work than usual, so it kind of is going to even out. What I want you to do in this assignment is I want you to learn about exception handling and Python's pickling, how to use them, and then I want you to document what you've learned, but there's a twist. I need you this time to go through and do your own research. I've been showing you lots of websites, lots of other videos, and your job this time will be to go through, locate your own websites, your own videos, document those for people just like I've been doing for you. And the idea is that I want you to learn how to do this for your coworkers so that you can have something that you can indicate your skill level, what you've been accomplishing during this, and so that when we're done with this program this summer, or this fall, or whenever you're taking it, winter, whatever quarter you're taking it, when we're done with the quarter, I want you to be able to go ahead and share with others what you've learned and have that kind of feeling of accomplishment, and also the feeling of being able to help other people, which is nice. Now, to do that, we've been using Word docs so far. I'm going to introduce a free Google blog as a place I want you to put your documentation this time. You'll have a link back to the Google blog, so you'll just copy the link out and then you'll paste it so that other people can go out and look at it. So it doesn't have to be wonderful. It just gets you used to making your own blogs. It's free, so don't stress about it. Don't stress about it at all. So the first part is watch the playlist videos. You've already done that probably if you got here. Do some research on Python handling. Basically what you're looking for is good examples on the internet so you can have links and citations. Maybe do the same, not maybe, do the same thing for pickling. And then in the apply your knowledge part, I want you to do two things. I want you to create an example, simple example for Python's exception handling, and another one for Python pickling. And I want you to document that this time in a Google blog. Now, I'm choosing Google because most people have a Google account, and Google's Blogger is free. It's really easy to use. I've set one up here just to kind of give you an idea of what that would look like. So if you click on that link, it'll take you out, and you can see that you're just going to be making basically a Word doc on the internet. So some people do not like putting a blog out there. I understand that. You can just go through and you can make it basically anonymous. It doesn't have to be your real name. You don't have to use your real Google account. You can use a different Google account if you want. Make a brand new one up. We have to be able to see it, but so it needs to be published. But you'll be also later on you'll be able to take it down and delete it, so it won't have to stay up there forever. The process is simple. You can probably figure it out on your own, but I've made a video that will walk you through the process, so watch the video. And here's some tips about how I found working with it easier. I personally go through and make up a Microsoft Word document, just like we've been doing. And then once I get it kind of all set up, I don't spend a lot of time on formatting, but I copy and paste the contents into the blog. You need a personal Google account to do this, but it doesn't have to be your personal Google account. You can make a brand new one, and that way you can remain anonymous. You'll find this is really a great way to show coworkers or employers what you've been learning, and you can do so through emails. You can do through LinkedIn, Facebook, lots of opportunities. So you don't have to keep it, but I think you'll find it useful long term. to know how to do it. And I am aware that most, or not most, but I would say 40% of the students out there hate the blog feature at first. Although at the end, most students agree that it actually is advantageous to them. So I've gone back and forth over the years about whether or not to use the blog, but the benefits far outweigh the anxiety caused by using the blog. So I strongly recommend you go through and do it, and like I said, you can always delete it later if you don't like it. Don't worry about getting the formatting looking beautiful. Using the blog interface is not always easy for people. It's really easy if you don't worry too much about it, but if you try to micromanage it, it can be frustrating. Think of it this way. This is just a prototype first. You can always make it look nicer later on. And if for some reason you can't create a blog, let's say that there's security reasons, there's, I don't know, some students are coming from different countries, maybe there's a reason for that. You can, of course, go through and turn in a Word document as usual. Just make a Word document just like we've been doing and turn that in instead. But I would recommend that most people really try to give the blog a good shot. So I think you'll find it useful long term. Now, when it comes time to submit your work, basically there'll be a new tab here. Instead of just uploading the file, there'll be a text entry option, and you go through and you put in the link to your blog there and submit that. If you're using the Word doc, of course, you can still go through and use the file upload. And then, for the peer review process, you'll just go in, you look at the questions. I guess it won't be the questions and answer form, it'll be the other one. It'll be the assignment 7 links to review. So I need to change that picture a little bit. But you'll go in there and you'll just post the link. And of course, the next thing is for you to look at how other people have been doing this, so you can kind of get an idea of what blogs can do and how other people solve the same problem you did. As before, just go ahead and indicate something you liked about their blog, something that you thought would be a little bit better. This is not a professional critique. It's basically just for the community to get together, look over how people are doing things, learn from that experience. So just relax, try to have some fun with this. Yeah, it's a bit of work, but I think you'll find it valuable work. Okay, that's it. So have fun with the assignment, and I will make a version of, actually, to tell you the truth, I won't be making a version of the answer, because everything in my module is basically an example of this, with the exception of posting it on a blog. So I guess we're done with that one. So there will be no answer video for this one. Okay, good luck, and I will talk to you actually in the next module.